In this video, we're going to look at how you set up the experiment to look at the different colours of light. And you're going to need 3 light sources. I've got 3 torches. If you've got 3 torches as well, that's great. You could try using the torch on your phone. You could try and persuade someone else in your home to lend you their phone to use the torch. But really any light source that you have that's relatively movable will be fine. You also need 3 transparent materials, so something that's green, something that's red and something that's blue. Now, I'm using this sort of thing. It's a document wallet for A4 paper, and I folded it over and I've taped it at the sides. And the reason for doing that is really just a practical thing so that my torch stays in place when it's in there. So if I turn that on, you can see you get some nice blue light out of there now. Okay, the torch is a white light torch, but when I put it in there, I'm now getting blue light out because I've put the filter on. Now, if you don't happen to have something like this lying around your house, which is quite possible, then you can try and make your own. So you can use some sellotape, stick that over the end of your torch, get a pen the appropriate colour, and colour in the sellotape. Okay, so if I turn that on now, we're getting some nice green light out of there. Okay. You could also try using clothes that are the right colour. So I've got a blue t-shirt here. I'm going to turn my torch on the other side of that, and you can see I've got some nice blue light coming out of there now. So that would also work. Something else you need is a screen, a white screen. I've rigged this up here. It's a cereal box with a piece of paper stuck to it. If you've got a nice white wall, you could use your wall. Mine's green, so that wouldn't work. There is a very good chance that you have a white ceiling though, and so you could always point your torches at the ceiling. That would work absolutely fine. Now, you don't need to be in a completely dark room for this, but it might be a little bit easier to see if you're in a room with slightly dimmed light, so maybe close the curtains, something like that. I'm going to do it in a really dark room, but that is really because of having to use the camera. So your eyes are much more sensitive to light than the camera that is on my computer that I'm using to film this. So our eyes are much more clever than anything we've been able to make. So if I turn this on here, you can see that it's very bright, or very bright looking in the camera. Now that doesn't actually look that bright to me when I'm sat here in the room. So hopefully for you, when you try it at home, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So that is how you set it up. You can see that I've now got some blue lights. Sorry, that's blue. That's green lights. Some red lights. And finally, some blue lights. Actually, blue light that time. I'm going to use those 3 colours. I'm going to mix them all together. And we're going to look at what happens when you mix blue and green lights. Blue and red light, etc. Okay, so that's the setup for the experiment, so now you can go and do it.